All right, what's up, Aquarius? Sorry about that little mistake I made a minute ago. Had my mic on mute. So here we go again. It's time for your bonus reading for October 2023. And I got some pretty cool announcements to make too. So be sure you stick around. What is up with my Aquarius friends? How are you guys doing? It's time for your bonus reading for October 2023. When I do bonus readings, what I am looking for is details, situations, or whole scenarios that never made it into the main monthly reading. And for October, that will include career and finance. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video. And for those of you who didn't catch the memo, the October reading sale is the mini readings are put back on the list, and I've cut $10 off of them. So $40 readings. I haven't done anything like that since 2019, dude. Hey, man, tough times. You got to do what you can to make it as easy on everybody as you possibly can. Because, you know, this line of work, if you're doing the work the right way, if you're doing real light work, it's very important work. So $40 mini readings are available. That is live and on my website. Also, I dropped a new course in my School of Self-Mastery. It's only $10. The healing process, the healing journey, the steps to true healing, broken down and explained. All of that information for all the stuff I just talked about and more is in the description of this video. Okay. All right. Let me get my banners ready here. All right. Starting this off a little bit different. General relationships. Okay. So this is not romance. Uh-oh. We already got a karmic soul tie here. This is not romance. Okay. This is friends, family, acquaintances, coworkers, bitter enemies, anything and everything but love and romance. So you have a karmic soul tie with somebody. I don't know who yet. Let me see. So for those of you who didn't know, karmic connections aren't only romance. Actually, honestly, the majority of the long-term humans here on this planet, y'all's whole family is fucking karmic soulmates. All of you. Most of the humans. All right. Ooh, the devil card reversed. Okay. Ooh, I'm kind of feeling communication. Ooh, this person's contemplating communicating with you. So the very first vibe that I get looking at this right off the bat feels like a friend that you fell out with in the past. Doesn't have to be. Take whoever the first person is that pops in your mind. If you fell out with a family member, okay. But this has more of a friend vibe to it. That somebody you fell out with in the past and they've been contemplating reaching out with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords there. They're thinking about it. They've been giving you the silent treatment just to see if their silence bothers you. But obviously, I don't think so. Because I don't think they're doing that anymore. They kind of get it. They have done things to try to get your attention. I don't know if you blatantly ignored them on purpose or if it just never hit your radar, but they're contemplating whether or not to reach out. Could be a fellow Aquarius for some of you. I also have Leo and Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, you know, it could be anybody. Let's see what this person's intentions are and how they feel about the situation. What are their intentions? How do they feel about this situation? Seven of Pentacles. So they're not 100% sure whether or not it's worth working on this. They don't know. They're thinking about it. They feel like they were treated very unfairly with the Justice in the reverse. Could be a Libra for some of you. Yeah, so they want to break the silence. They're just not 100% sure where you stand, whether or not you're still mad at them, whether you've changed your mind. They don't know if you miss them or not. Kind of feeling like this person's kind of immature, honestly, with the Page of Wands there. And the heart of the spread of this person's energy and their feelings. Page of Wands. So maybe this person's just a lot younger than you, especially if it was like a friend that, I don't know. Maybe they're just really immature. Could be a Virgo for some of you. I got Virgo and Libra here. I don't think they have bad intentions. I do kind of feel like they're playing the victim, though, over a situation they created. Really immature people can tend to do that. They create a situation and then they play the victim because they don't quite have the mental capacity to understand that they created the situation. Kind of what this feels like to me. All right. Well, doesn't look like we're really going anywhere with that. Let's see if there's going to be any kind of actions or outcome. Because that Two of Wands came out, I would say you're about to hear from this person, but that Two of Wands came out, which kind of indicates that they're thinking about it, but let's see. Temperance reversed. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Nah, they're too scared to come forward. They're too scared. Too scared. What's the advice then? What is the advice for Aquarius with this situation? Would it be a good idea for you to reach out? Oh, 9 of Cups. Emotional independence. Maintain your integrity. Yeah. I mean, if you do decide to reach out, just make sure that you stand your ground. Stand your ground and don't let them play with you. With the Strength card, the 9 of Cups here. Don't let them try to manipulate you. Don't let them try to guilt trip you neither. And you're good at that. You're really, really, really good at that. Again, I don't know why the tarot always gives me advice to the one sign that doesn't need the advice. Doesn't matter what sign it is. Doesn't matter what sign it is. If it's Aries, the advice will be tell them how you feel. It's like, well, duh. Of course Aries is going to fucking tell you how they feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. The only thing that I can think is that maybe if you're wondering whether or not you're doing the right thing, this is some reassurance, because there may be a little bit of a guilty conscience in the back of your mind. Like, should I have been a little bit more compassionate? But you can tell that they're manipulating you and trying to guilt trip you and trying to make you feel sorry when you weren't the one in the wrong. You reacted exactly the way you were supposed to. If you decide to reach out to this person, make sure you stand your ground. Especially if you know in your heart you weren't the one in the wrong, and you could say that confidently to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and you're telling the honest truth. Don't let this person guilt trip you. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. And then here's how you know. Here's how you know. When somebody tries to guilt trip you and you stand firm, and then they try to shame you for standing firm, that's how you know they're trying to manipulate you. That's how you know. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to get an emotional reaction out of you. And when it doesn't work, they get frustrated. And then they try to hit even harder. And it don't work. And then the more it don't work, the more frustrated they get. If they ain't trying to manipulate you, they ain't going to do all that. If I'm not trying to manipulate you and you don't feel a certain way, well, that's how you feel, whatever. I'm just telling you the truth. This is how it is. Don't matter how you feel about it. I don't care how you feel about it. That's somebody who's being real with you. But when somebody's trying to manipulate a certain emotional reaction out of you, they'll get mad. They'll get mad when it doesn't work. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. All right, now we are going to look at finance. career and finance. Now, I got to be very specific when it comes to career and finance. First of all, if you're not experiencing any challenges or worries with career and finance, then this is not for you. This is only for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus Aquarians who are out there on the path making moves and taking action to improve their finances. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. If you're sitting around on your ass waiting for a financial opportunity to come find you, that's not going to happen. I don't need a tarot card to tell you that, because that's not the way the energy of money behaves and manifests. Okay? So, for my Aquarians who are on the path, busting moves, looking for new opportunities, out there doing the damn thing, how's career and finance looking for Aquarius? Let's see. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Well, at least you're holding your own. Some of you may not feel like you're 100% abundant, but you're holding your own. You're doing pretty damn good. Let me see. Hang on. Before I say anything else, hold up. 2 of Cups reversed. Okay. So whoever it is that you're expecting to connect with, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. So you're holding your own, but you don't quite feel as abundant as you want to be. If you're waiting to connect with somebody for a particular opportunity, I'm not really seeing that happening in October. Oh, be careful. Be careful. You got a snake in the grass. You got a snake in the grass. Somebody very close to you who will throw you under the bus if you start doing good. I try to warn y'all all the time. I warn everybody all the time. Nobody ever believes me. You will discover at least one, if you're lucky. I say that to be generous. At least one undercover hater in your close circle of friends and family when you start doing better. You start doing better. And I mean, you really start making moves. You really start climbing the ladder. You really start getting some success and some status, making a name for yourself, really doing something. Telling you, somebody is going to get pissed. They're going to get mad. From what I've seen with most people, it's usually more than one person. I'm just saying this because I don't want to scare you. I want to at least prepare you for it. I get it in readings all the time. Why is my mom not supportive of my recent success? Because she don't want to see you do better. You know why? Because it makes her look bad. Makes her look bad, especially if you come from like a family. Say, for example, you come from a family, a long line of family members who never went to college, never got a degree, and never made a penny over $40,000 a year. Your whole family's like that. Everybody. You start making 6 figures, 100, 200,000, somebody gonna get pissed. I know you think that everybody's going to be proud of you, but not everybody's going to be proud of you. You know why? Because so many people are desperately dependent on excuses for where they are in life. They're desperately dependent on excuses. And when you start doing better, especially when you are at the same level as them and you start doing better, you're shining a big spotlight on the fact that those excuses are bullshit. And there's some people, I promise you, they will not react to that very kindly at all. At all. Don't say I didn't warn you. I know you don't believe me. I already know. Don't say I didn't warn you. Watch out very close, because you do have blessings waiting for you on the horizon. Slow movement in October, but you do have somebody who will throw you under the bus, or they'll at least try to once you start busting moves. Because I think somebody already sees you and recognizes you as a threat and sees your potential and sees what you're capable of. And they know, oh, shit. If Aquarius realizes for a moment what they're capable of, ain't nothing going to stop them. And they see that. They know that you're capable of massive success. And the minute you start catching traction, They're gonna try to sabotage you. What's the overall outcome for October for Aquarius? What's the overall outcome? Ace of Cups. So offers and opportunities are being made available to you. Whatever this offer, opportunity, whatever it is, whether you've applied for a job or you're waiting on a promotion or you're building a business and you're waiting for it to take off, or you're waiting to connect with somebody to come together and build a business with you, whatever it is that you're waiting on, it's probably coming a little bit later on, honestly. October's kind of a slow rolling month, but new opportunities are being made available, and you will start noticing the changing of the tides in October. Magician with that manifestation energy, yo. Uh-oh, there's going to be some drama. Yep, they going to be some drama. For some of you, it's your mom. I just have to say it because the Empress is reversed here. For some of you, it might be your mom. Could be anybody, though. But there's going to be some drama. Yep. Once, because you know there's going to be somebody that's going to want to try to latch on to you. Now, all of a sudden, you're this horrible person. Now you're you don't want to be there for me and blah, blah, blah. And they're going to try to shame you. There's going to be some drama between you and somebody very close to you. As soon as you start seeing your manifestations come through, again, I get mom for a lot of you. May not be mom for everybody. It could be maybe like a mother figure or a low vibrational, jealous female in your life for some of you. But yep, I think that snake is going to reveal themselves. That head's going to pop up. That tongue's going to start flicking. What's the advice? What is the advice? Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I know it can be hard, especially if it's somebody really close to you. Especially. But you know what? Here's one of the fucked up things about the path to success. And this is so hard to wrap your mind around. There's several different telltale signs that you're on the right path. First of all, you never level up without struggles, challenges, and obstacles. And once you start leveling up, people are going to start hating it. People are going to start hating it. Whenever you get people starting to throw shit at you, starting to throw hate at you for nothing, out of nowhere, because they see your potential. And it's like the crab in a bucket thing. The crab in a bucket, whatever. Crabs in the boiling water. One crab starts climbing out. The rest of them want to drag it back in. Oh, that's very real. That's very, very real. So you will experience challenges and obstacles. And then once you start making progress, people are going to start throwing shit at you. Oh, they go from that. You'll see real quick. They'll go from, help everybody out who needs help. Help the homeless, help the needy, help the poor, help everybody, until one of those poor, needy, homeless people starts making it. Then all of a sudden they attack them. Oh, they change their tone real quick. They like the virtue signal. Help everybody, help the needy, help the poor, help people who are struggling, until one of those struggling people starts helping themselves. Then they start attacking them. So that's a telltale sign. As fucked up as it sounds, dude. I know it's fucked up. But don't take that as a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a sign that you're on the right path. People start getting mad at you. Start getting pissed. Start spreading rumors about you. Start talking shit about you behind your back. Start trying to throw shit at you. And they're trying to pull you down. They're trying to pull you down because you make them feel insecure about themselves, is what they're doing. That's how you know, I'm on the right path. Okay. You don't like seeing me do good, do you? Telling you. Don't let that get you down. All right, let's look at singles. 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 What is happening between the single Aquarians and the person who lives in their head rent-free? Boom. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, this person may be having some financial struggles. Oh, I missed a couple super chats, didn't I? We got John R. Thank you for a super chat. Appreciate you. We also got Riley. Thank you for that super chat. Did I miss any more? Sorry about that, y'all. I totally forgot to open up the chat. I just now opened it up for the first time. All right. Oh, you're walking away from this person? Oh, this is telling me you're giving up on this person and connecting with somebody new. Oh. Maybe for whatever reason, things are just sitting stagnant. Nobody's making any kind of decision. Maybe for some of you, this person needs to make up their mind and they're just not doing it. No decision is being made. This is lingering in the limbo. It's not going anywhere. So it's telling me you're walking away from this and connecting with somebody totally new. Somebody even newer than this person is coming in. But you still can't get this person off your mind, though. You still can't get them off your mind. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Yep, 2 of Cups reversed. I think you're tired of waiting on seeing if this connection's going anywhere. And you're taking somebody else up on an offer. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. So you got a karmic tie with this person. With the karmic wheel in the reverse. You got a karmic tie. Well, let's see their true feelings for you. How they feel about you at the deepest level. What's this person's true feelings for Aquarius? Let's see. World card reversed. They're worried about unfinished business with somebody else. I think they're hung up on an ex. Yeah, 3 of Cups. I think they have a crush on you. I think they got a little crush on you with the Page of Cups there. But the majority of their focus is on a past person. Yep. They're hung up on somebody else. Somebody toxic as fuck, too. They hung up on some toxic shit, dude. Thank you, Hayes, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yep, told you. 6 of Cups. World card reversed. This is all about some toxic past person that they can't let go of. But, like I said, I think they got a little crush on you, though, with the Page of Cups there. Let's get the advice. Since I already feel like I got the outcome, I feel like you're just walking away from this. Let's go ahead and get that advice. What's the advice then? Uh-oh. Karmic wheel in the reverse again. So you don't feel this connection by accident. I get that question all the time in readings. Is this a real connection? Yes. I don't need a tarot card to tell you that. Yes. Now, what kind of connection is it? I will need tarot cards for that. But is this a real connection? I don't need tarot cards to tell you that. Nobody makes their way into your head and lives in your mind by accident. Ever. Thank you, Susan, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. So, you still have a wide open karmic contract with this person. There's a karmic tie from a previous lifetime. So, you're going to have to acknowledge that. You're going to have to do something with it. Cut the contract however you want. I'm a big fan of energy transmutation. If you don't want to go through all that, though, you could do some sort of ritual to cut soul ties with this person, whatever. But you still have a soul tie with this person that if you don't acknowledge it, you'll just be back in the next lifetime trying it all over again. You can walk away from it all you want, but just simply walking away from it is not going to untie this karmic tie that you have with this person. It's not. If I was you, I would go through the steps to transmute it. That's what I would do. Transmute it, Take the energy and use it to create something new. That's what I would do. You have to understand how to harness the power of your own perception. And you can create whatever the fuck you want, dude. Yes, you can. Harness the power of your own beliefs and your own perceptions. You can cut any soul tie. Because let me tell you something. What is past life karma? What is it? What is it? Unresolved, unfinished business. How does that work? I'll tell you how it works. You are the only being in this entire multiverse who is capable of and responsible for assigning meaning to the things that happen to you in your life. Your life is completely fucking meaningless aside from the meaning that you give it. That's pretty cool when you think about it. The meaning of my life is up to me. It's up to me. I'm the president. I'm the emperor. I am the king. I'm the president and the CEO of Rich Lop's Life Experience. It don't matter what anybody thinks about my life. Those opinions are nothing but a bunch of farts in the fucking wind without my consent. I decide why that thing happened to me. That's my decision. Don't matter if there's 100,000 people out there casting judgment on my life. They're blowing hot air without my consent. So if I'm the only being in this universe who is responsible for assigning a meaning to one of my life experiences, and I don't bother doing that, then what is that experience? Unresolved, unfinished business, which is what turns into karma. That's what it is. It don't matter if 1 million people are casting judgment on that situation I went through. It's 1 million farts in the wind without my consent. And if I don't assign a meaning to that experience, it's unfinished business. And I got to carry that energy into the next lifetime and see if I can resolve it there. But see, that's where it gets difficult, because that's when you turn into a karmic, unfinished business, energetic snowball, and you start acquiring karma from that lifetime. And you turn into this big, heavy, karmic fucking snowball after you do this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So you got to transmute the energy. And it's all done through the power of your beliefs and your perception. As soon as you understand how powerful your beliefs and perceptions are, and you trust your power, you can cut any fucking karmic contract. You can cut any soul tie. You can cut any connection. You can take any situation that you're in life and do anything that you want with it. You can navigate to any timeline that you want. That's how you hack the matrix. That's one of the ways. One of the many, many ways. All right. I trailed off, y'all. My bad. We still got a whole nother one to do. Next person coming in. Let's take a look at the next person due to come in to Aquarius's life. Next person due to come in is going to be off to a slow start. A new start, but a slow start with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright there. Boom, Devil card reversed. Maybe that's what it is. You want to make sure this person is non-toxic. Could be an Aries for some of you. Communication is a little bit weird between the two of you, but you want to make 100% sure that this person don't have no toxic fucking baggage attached to them. They ain't bringing no drama, no games, no bullshit. You know? So with the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Ace of Swords reversed to... You're looking for red flags. You're making 100% sure you ain't missing no red flags. And some of you, it might trigger your defenses just a little bit because this person seems to be very insecure. And you may not really be able to put a finger on exactly what it is that feels off about them. And it's really their own insecurities. I don't think they're playing games. Let's look at their intentions. Let's look at how they truly feel at the deepest level. What's their true feelings and intentions? How do they really feel about you? What do they want with you? Star card reverse. Could be a fellow Aquarius, but they're kind of jaded. They're very insecure, but they're also getting kind of jaded because they keep getting fucked over in every relationship they get in. So every time they try to get with somebody, they end up getting their heart broke. They get fucked over. That happens to you a few times. You start getting fucking jaded. You know, when you're a little kid, you have this bright outlook of the future. And then you grow up, get out into the real world, and this life kicks the shit out of you, rips your heart out a few times, slaps you in the face, just beats the shit out of you. And after a while, you end up kind of jaded. Like, oh, okay. So how long is it going to take before you start lying to me too? You at least got a new game that nobody else has played. You know, are you at least going to be creative with your bullshit? Kind of jaded. They don't really have the most positive outlook on love. They just don't. And like I said, they're insecure as well. But I don't think they have bad intentions. They ain't trying to play you. They just assume the worst case scenario. Yeah, they're afraid to come forward with their heart on their sleeve. Because every time they do that, that's what happens. Okay. Yep. So they're thinking about, they're wondering whether or not they should give you a chance or leave and keep their options open before you get the chance to break their heart like everybody else does. And they're a shit communicator too. Horrible communicator. Not bad intentions though. Just very broken intentions. They're a very broken person who needs a lot of healing. Tell them to buy my fucking course for $10. Ha! I'm just playing with you. No, they need some healing though, dude. They need some healing, dude, for real. Could be an Aries for some of you. I also have Aquarius here. All right, well, let's look at the outcome for October. Outcome for October. Mm-hmm. Okay. So for those of you wondering whether or not one of you is walking away, I don't see anybody walking away in October. So you ain't got to worry about that. Okay. The tension between the two of you is going to start to subside. But this person's insecurities are not subsiding. And that's kind of getting on your nerves and irritating the shit out of you a little bit. Ooh, there might end up being some drama. Right when you think the tension is starting to subside, this person's insecurities are not. So that's the thing. Whenever somebody's insecure, there's nothing you can do about it. And that's the annoying part. You know, when somebody's real insecure and you do everything you can to try to reassure them, and there's nothing you can do. Especially, you know how a lot of people love to blame their self-esteem on other people? You know, oh, this person treated me badly. That person always made fun of me. That person always called me ugly. This person cheated on me. And they always like to blame their insecurities and their self-esteem on other people. Well, if other people can create your low self-esteem, then other people should be able to raise your self-esteem, right? Well, they can't. If somebody has low self-esteem and they're insecure, ain't nothing you can do about it. If somebody has high self-esteem and they're very secure with themselves, ain't nothing you can do about it. You can treat them however you want. You can call them whatever you want. Self-esteem is esteem of your motherfucking self. It's a choice. So I think it's kind of irritating you because you're trying to work with this person and help raise their self-esteem. But if they choose not to see themselves that way, ain't nothing you can do, yo. And that's annoying. It's pissing you off. It's getting on your nerves. And it's going to end up popping off into some conflict between the two of you. I don't see an ending happening, though. So I don't think you're walking away from this. But but it's going to pop off into some drama. That happens. It happens. It happens. You know, I mean, let's just see the advice here. What's the advice? What's the advice? Oh, temperance in the reverse. Okay. Well, just don't try too hard. This person's insecure. You need to let them know. Just let them know, look, you got to work on that. You got to work on that. Okay. First of all, I think it's unattractive. It's unattractive. To be 100% honest with you, I don't feel sorry for you, really. If you can sit here and listen to me tell you that I think you're attractive, I think you're an amazing person, I think all these great things about you, but you're still choosing to talk shit to yourself, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. I just don't. If you don't want to take my words and listen to them and use that as motivation to raise your self-esteem, I don't feel sorry for you. You ain't going to get no sympathy from me. You're a very attractive person. You're a very amazing person. You have a lot of potential. But I'm not going to sit here and coddle your feelings like that. That's your job. That's your responsibility. That needs to be made known. But don't fight with them over it. Don't argue with them. Don't let it piss you off and get on your nerves. Just distance yourself from it. All right, well, you want to feel that way? You feel that way, then whatever. Just distance yourself from it. Because that energy is so fucking negative and annoying to be around. You know? I mean, we all have our good days and our bad days. You know, I'm not saying that we don't. You know, that person's just always, all the time, just down on themselves all the time. It's just so low vibe. It's like, get the fuck away from me with that nasty energy, dude. Get away from me. It's fucking toxic. It's toxic, and it's just get away from me with that. I don't want to be around you if you're going to act like that. Just let that be known. So hopefully they can be like, oh shit, wow. Okay, well, damn. Lieutenant Aquarius ain't fucking playing around. I guess I better pop my head out of my ass and, you know, change my perception and my perspective. You know what I mean? But yeah, just don't let it get to the point where it pops off into drama. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. There's only so much you can do for another person. Only so much you can do. You can be a voice of encouragement. You can be a shoulder to lean on. You can be a friend. You can be an ear to listen if they need to vent. You can give them helpful advice if they're looking for advice. But it don't matter what you do. All that stuff you try to do will only contribute to 10 or 15% of their happiness and their self-esteem. And that's being generous. If they ain't doing the work, you can't lift them up out of the shit pool. You shouldn't be expected to either. For those of you who end up dealing with somebody who expects you to. Especially if because I know at least one or two of you is going to get with a person that's addicted to sympathy. Don't play that game. Oh no, don't you play that game. I sympathize with you, but I'm not going to keep letting you. You're like a leech, like a mosquito. You're trying to suck all the sympathy and empathy out of me just to get high on it. Now, fuck that. Oh no, you set your boundaries up with those toxic fuckers. Oh no. Oh no. So lay those boundaries in the beginning. Make sure that it's understood and respected. And I'm not saying that this person has to be fucking 100%, you know, healed and doing as good as they can possibly do in the first month, but start looking for effort. Are you putting forth effort to pull yourself up out of that low vibration? Can I see you trying? Even if you get up and fall down, I want to see you trying. I want to see you working towards raising your frequency. I want to see you putting forth effort on ascending. Because it takes work. And it's hard work. And it's not fun. It sucks. It's easy. It's easy to waller in the boohoo, poor pitiful me, and be a failure. And be low vibrational. It's easy. It's easy to sit there and chill and rot away at the bottom of the mountain. It's easy. That's why so many people are fucking doing it. It's hard to get up and work on yourself. It's hard to climb the damn mountain. It's hard to evolve and ascend up out of the low vibrational trap that we got sucked into when we incarnated on this planet. It's hard. So make sure that you see some effort. God damn it. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Aquarius friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. For those of you just now tuning in and who haven't caught the announcements in the memos, the October reading sale is now live and available on my channel. What I've done was I've added the mini readings back onto the list of services that I offer, and I decided to cut $10 off of them. So I got $40 fucking readings on my website. So I haven't done nothing like that in years, dude, but hey, tough times, man. Tough times. Got to do what we can to make things as easy on people as possible, you know? So also I dropped that new course, The Steps to True Healing, the healing process and the healing journey, broken down and explained in, it's about an hour's worth of video footage. Not quite, but it's close to that. That's only $10. That's available on my website as well. All the information for everything that I just talked about and more is in the description of the video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.